Hey, so I want to welcome all the new NinTenno, as some of the community is calling you guys already. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about this new game that you're going to be trying if you're brand new to it. I know a lot of PC players are going to migrate their account at the earliest convenience, so you're going to have a lot of people who look like me, kinda, in the game. So a couple of things I want to point out to you guys before you start. The game isn't as complicated as it seems. It seems very complicated because there's a lot of stuff thrown at you at the beginning of the game. For example, this foundry. Foundry is where you make all your items that you need in the game, such as resources, Warframe, blueprints, weapons, primary, secondary, melee. Arc Ring, won't get into that too much because you won't get there till later. Sentinels, your best friend. Definitely just pick up one at your earliest convenience in the game. They help you pick up things for free, and also they attack enemies. Then we got landing craft, which is kind of an in-game thing too. Appearance, you can get appearance items from just the star map. The star map basically gives you these things called alerts. The alerts will give you free items like sometimes oxium, some alloys, just resources in the game, and also they can give you Warframe helmets, which you can get for free. You can get these things right here, which are ammo restore, health restore, energy restore, shield restore in the dojos. So definitely at your earliest convenience, again, make friends with people, join a dojo. Hopefully, actually I will say hopefully, but the Warframe is going to be pretty new, so there are going to be a lot of people who need to like basically make dojos and level it up. But you should definitely grab some friends, make a dojo together, and just get all those resources together. There are a bunch of weapons and Warframes in the dojo also. Keys is something that you can use to go through certain missions. Like for example, Mutila's Alley V is a key that you only can get from alerts, and Orkin Derelict is a place that you can go farm things to, like some Warframe parts. And then we got some modular stuff that you use to create other things. So these see this, I'm gonna make a whole new video about that for you guys. Since there's a whole slew of new people gonna come in, I might well do a video for each specific thing, but I won't get too much into all of the foundry. The foundry is where you can keep all your stuff. This is where your sentinel goes. You can also get pets, Kerberos and Kavats. One is a dog, one is a cat, if you don't know what I mean by that. And then you can use this incubator right here to basically make you Kerberos or Kavat. You're going to need an egg for a Kerberos, and you're going to need genetic codes for Kavats. Kavats' genetic codes can pop up as alerts, or you got to go to the Orkin Derelict just to get those things. And then over here we got mods. Mods is basically what makes your Warframe strong, and this is how you can go to them. You can alternatively go to them from the actual Warframe. So you go to upgrade, and then boom, your mods all going to be listed right here. Another thing to note, you can set your mods by name, rank, drain, or polarity. Or if you want to go by polarity, you can just kind of click on these buttons right here, and it will tell you all about that. Also, these are things called Exilus. Exilus go in this spot right here. But you have to unlock your Exilus, which you can still get for free through alerts or through a certain NPC in the game, which I will do another video about to help you guys. And they also have Augment, which you can get from these things called Syndicates. You can only get Syndicates at rank 3 in the game, so Master rank 3. Master rank is also account based, so basically you have to level up different weapons and stuff to basically get your mastering up. Once you get to mastering 3, you can get a syndicate. Syndicates are located at the top front or the front of your ship to the left, the navigation. And then you can pick between 3 and 3. I would say 3 and 3 because you pick this one, for example, Cephalon Suda, you want to look at the offerings they have for you, and what I would suggest you do is pick by what Warframe you want to play. And I'm also going to link my Discord, and some things in my Discord will definitely help with some of this. And basically, you want to figure out what Warframe you have. You can check the week here, or if you don't even want to check the week here, you want to keep everything in game because you may not have a computer, being that you have a Switch. you can just go ahead and go to this thing called the Codex. The Codex is a compendium of everything Warframe. So you go to Universe, you go to Warframes, and then boom, all the Warframes are listed here. And you can just kind of look at the Warframe, read the abilities, and then see what Warframe definitely fits you the most. Speaking of Warframes that fit you the most important thing is 3 Warframes you get. 5 minutes to video, and I'm kind of mentioning this now, but also I'm expecting that some of the players may know a little bit about Warframe, so I'm kind of pushing the important information out. You started with 3 Warframes. Mag, which is basically a kind of CC Warframe. She's crowd control. She has pull, which pulls enemies in one direction, depending on what pull them directly behind you. So you're facing forward, you're gonna go behind you. You're gonna pull them towards you. Magnetize creates a force field that basically attracts bullets. Polarize emits an energy pulse that depletes enemy shields and leaves shards, creating a little bit of damage that you can fuse to magnetize. And then Crush is her ult. She picks enemies up, she squeezes their bodies, and they collapse upon themselves. She actually using Crush in the promo art right here. Then we got Excalibur, since I find them in the E's. Excalibur is probably one of the best DPSs in the game still to date. Excalibur is a good choice if you just want to go straight damage. His first ability is Slash Dash, where he'll slash straight through an enemy and cut them in half. He's doing that ability right now, but he's not actually hitting anybody. Radio Blind is a super good ability. It blinds the enemies in your vicinity, making them unable to see, and opens them up to stealth finishers. Stealth finishers is a way to do extra damage to enemies whenever you hit them. Radio Javelin is an AoE that shoots javelin towards enemies as long as the enemies are in your sight. I'm pretty sure it says impelling them to walls, not through walls. And then his Alter Blade, his ult, takes out the sword that you see in his hand, made of pure void energy, and allows you to slash enemies from close range or far away. But also note that it's a drain ability, so it's gonna drain your energy if you use it. And the last one you get for free at the beginning of the game is Vault. Vault shocks enemies with his 1, so he just shoots a lightning bolt out of his hand. His number 2 is Speed. Basically increases the speed boost for him and all his allies that are in range. Electrical Shield puts up a shield that is stationary. You press X on it, or whatever button is going to be on the switch. You will basically pick up the shield. It's like a riot shield, and you can shoot with your secondary and use the shield at the same time. And Discharge is his ult, which paralyzes all nearby enemies in an AoE type of attack, and he's also using it in the promo art. Note also, when I say it's a small tidbit, most frames have these things called primes. You can only perform primes by getting the relics for them. Relics is basically these new version of keys, and you can farm relics from doing endless missions. That is not relics. I'm sorry. You can farm relics for doing endless missions. I'm going to show you where you can get those relics at. This is going to be a long guide, by the way, guys. Sorry. But you can farm relics from doing endless missions or by getting them from Cephalon and Mars through Onslaught. But you probably won't be messing with that for a good while. So the best way you can get these things is by doing endless missions. Also, you can get them from syndicates by buying relic packs. Each relic drops a prime Warframe, prime part. You just gotta farm them up, and that's how you get prime Warframes. There's 4 different type of relics: Lith, Mesa, Neo, and Axie. Axie is obviously the most rarest, or the most rare. That was definitely a double negative. And let me show you where you can get that in your syndicates. And then we're gonna wrap this. Oh yeah, one more thing. I must say this because this is a very big misconception for most people. And boom, you can see relic packs right there for 20k. Also, the syndicates give you weapons. Now, this is the most important thing. Everything in this game is free. So when you go into the market and you want a Warframe, you go to category, you be like, okay, let's see what kind of Warframes they got. I want to see what characters I like. You will see, for example, oh, purchase the Warframe. Since I already have the Warframe, or actually, it shows you up there anyway. It says purchase. You don't have to purchase this with real money. You can if you choose to. You just scroll to the bottom. It says blueprint. and then it tells you exactly how much the Warframe is. This is 25,000 credits for Blueprint. As you can see, after a while, you're going to have a lot of credits. So don't think that's a lot. And also, this is a bad example because this is probably one of the worst Warframes to farm. You have to farm the Warframe twice to get it. And yeah, you can buy mostly all these Warframe blueprints from the shop. Some Warframe blueprints are only obtainable through quests. And also, you can track the quests in the codex too. I will say that. So you go to a codex, the first thing up there is quests. You got to complete. Most of these quests are mandatory, but not all of them. And yeah, that's basically a consensus of Warframe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the description of the video. And I hope this guide or this welcome message to you guys really helped. And have a good one.